What's going on, everyone? Brandon Albert, Exit Realty Island Elite. Today we're going to be talking about how new agents can generate business. So this video I wanted to focus on how new agents can generate business. Now right off the bat, that is part of being a real estate agent, is that you have to generate your own business. Your company just doesn't hand you leads when you get your license and says, hey, go make a boatload of money. That's a part of the reason why a lot of agents do fail in this industry, is that they underestimate how much work they're going to have to put in order to get business. First, I wanted to talk about sphere of influence. Now, sphere of influence is going to be the people you already know, your friends, family members, co-workers. It's definitely a very easy place to start, and it's super casual the way you can bring it up and potentially get business. Say, hey, I just got my license, I'm working with ABC Realty, any help buying or selling, please just reach out. It's super casual, and you don't have to be too salesy and over the top with it. And these people trust you, they're your friends, family members, and it's a very easy way just to let people know that you are an agent now, without being too over the top and too pushy. Next, I want to talk about open houses. Now, I know what you're thinking. To have open houses, you have to have listings. Well, this isn't always true. There are going to be agents in your office who have multiple listings, and on a given weekend, they're going to need help holding open houses for those listings. So as soon as you get your license, put yourself out there. Let agents in your office know that you're willing to help them with open houses, that you're willing to help them do anything it takes to help them sell their listings. I know we've picked up a ton of business from doing open houses, whether it's buyers, but even sellers too. Because when you think about it, if you have a home and you're looking to upgrade or downsize, you're going to go to open houses and check them out. We've picked up multiple listings just from doing our open houses. Next is internet leads. Now, internet leads are somewhat of a controversy in this industry, whether they're good or bad or whether you get your money's worth. Internet leads are going to come from sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia. Essentially, you're going to be paying monthly for leads. These leads aren't always the best quality. Sometimes these people are months, multiple months, if not years away from making a decision. But they are a good source of business if you work them correctly and you are dedicated to servicing those leads. Next, I wanted to talk about FSBOs and expired. FSBOs, or for sale by owners, are people who have decided to sell their home themselves without the use of an agent. The reason 99% of them do this is because they want to save on the commission. For new agents, this could be a little challenging, but if you go about it the right way, if you go about it from the approach of trying to help them, this could be a nice avenue for you to get listings. The other is expireds. Now, expireds are homes that were on the market but didn't sell. This could be for multiple reasons, whether it was just priced too high, whether it wasn't marketed correctly, whether it was just bad timing as far as putting the home on the market. These people do have a sour taste in their mouth, but they tried to sell their home and they couldn't do it. So again, for newer agents, this might be a little tougher, but I have seen a lot of agents be successful going after the expired market. Next is door knocking. Now, door knocking is exactly what it sounds like. You're going up to doors and you're knocking on them. We do this a lot for our open houses just to get the word out to the neighbors. And it's a really good way to meet homeowners, potential sellers, and to not be too salesy or pitchy about it. The other way to do it is once a home sells, you go to that area and you kind of knock on the doors and say, hey, this home just sold for blah, 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 over asking with multiple offers. Have you had any thoughts of selling? Door knocking can be pretty nerve-wracking. You're pretty much going up to strangers' doors and knocking on them. So you might want to bring a partner, an experienced agent, just for safety reasons and just to calm your nerves a bit. Next, I want to talk about circle prospecting. Now, this is kind of similar to door knocking in a sense that circle prospecting is going to be focusing on an area and then prospecting to it and seeing if they need help buying or selling in real estate. There are multiple ways to do this, whether it's sending out mailers, door knocking, or the most popular way to circle prospect, I would say, is cold calling. Now, I know cold calling for some people is an immediate no. You don't want to do that at all. Calling up strangers is the worst thing in the world for you. I've done it. It's very nerve-wracking. It's not for everyone. But if you do it, if you do get good at it, it is a very, very good source for business. And I know that there are tons of top agents out there who do very well for themselves just cold calling. So again, circle prospecting is going to be picking a specific area, whether it's a home that just sold, whether it's an open house. You can pretty much circle prospect anything. and you just pick a certain radius, a certain amount of people that you want to contact in that area, and then you see if they need help buying or selling homes. So these are just some of the ways you can generate business as a new agent. Of course, there are other ways to do it. If you have any questions about any of these methods, anything else, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help if I can. Just remember, when you do get your license, that you do have to generate your own business. This is something that I feel agents are not prepared for when they get into the industry. 87% of new agents will fail in their first 5 years. The reason for this is that they are not getting enough business. So if you know how to get your business before you get your license, or even right after you get your license, it could make your life a whole lot easier. If you know anyone who's thinking about getting their license, please tag them in this video. It could be very, very helpful for them. Brandon Albert, Exit Realty Island Elite. Thanks for watching.